Well, hello there, lovely citizens of the world. My name is Brittany, and today I plan on finishing Urbex. On the last episode, we found Stinger, and he was far too decomposed to make logical sense considering we were supposed to meet him that night, and he still had devices that had power. But we also discovered a sinister plot involving mutated insects of some variety and experiments on people. So, let's finish unraveling this mystery, shall we? Chapter 5. Get out of here. Jeez. Yeah, okay. I got that. Alright. Alright. We are going to do this, guys. Okay? The roof is gonna collapse, but we can do anything. So let's just do it. Okay, crowbar. Uh-oh. Are we out? I feel like we can breathe a little bit here. I'm kind of confused. Alrighty, nice one armor games. Oh, well, that was quite short. Yeah, so now we're going to go to chapter 6, the laboratory, even though we probably missed a few tags because I was panicking. However, let's just continue. What is this place? Some kind of lab? Some kind of grid pattern? Does that sound puzzle-like? I think so. Some kind of containers. Well, okay, let's check some stuff out. Some kind of hidden panel? Oh. This place is so clean, it smells like a hospital. Well, it's probably a sterile environment. Oh, a tape. Shall we give it a listen?
Test phase alpha has been completed on the latest batch of specimens.
Has the enlargement of the heart helped the specimen's capacity to handle the increase in blood flow?
It has. The results are amazing. When shall we start scaling up production of the latest batch?
Right away, of course. The sooner we get these things passed off and into production, the sooner we can begin to save the world.
What the hell was that?
Securities alert 1 immediately. Breach in progress. I repeat, there is a breach in progress.
He is very calm, considering there is a breach in progress. These look like storage pods of some kind. I wonder what's in them. People. Insects. Probably. Stuff and things, most likely. Okay. I guess I didn't want to get too close to these things. Probably not. Oh. A puzzle. Okay. Interesting. What am I to do here? I mean, obviously this has a purpose. Picture? No? I don't know why that would do anything. Am I supposed to open these pods? Why would I want to do that? I don't know. Screwdriver? Fiddle with machinery? Oh, there's probably another hidden panel there. I can put away my screwdriver. I don't know, I'm putzing around with that. There we go. Hmm. Some kind of pattern marked on this case. Oh, jeez. I sense a mighty puzzle in our future. Can't tell if there's anything inside these pots. More sacks of this weird substance. Oh. Apparently, this means something. Wow, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of pods. I don't know what any of this means. I don't even know where a puzzle is. Oh. They make kind of an adorable sound. They don't sound very scary to me. Hmm. Something subtle on the wall here. Oh. Okay. So I'm guessing that's what these panels were for? Oh, okay. So 3 on each. Sweet. Emergency protocols activated. Specimen escaped 1. Several of our more recent specimens have escaped. We have no idea how, but Captain Bennett's squad are now in control of the situation. He assures me that 2 of the specimens have already been entirely obliterated, whatever that means, and the 3rd is being tracked via its locator beacon. We are on a state of high alert, and the agency has actually contacted us. Something I have never witnessed in the last 3 years of working down here. Emergency protocols activated. Specimen escape 2. The agency has specified that Captain Bennett is in charge of all decisions as of now, and we are to remain in lockdown until he tells us otherwise. Personally, I don't trust Bennett. I feel like there's something else going on here. It was something in the way he said obliterated in reference to the specimens they had destroyed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Whatever the case, if just one of these things gets out into the world, it could create a devastation the likes of which we have never seen. A creature that feasts on the dead could multiply very rapidly. Emergency protocols have activated. Specimen escape 3. There are several things that have to remain secretive, even from the agency. Even writing it here could get me killed, but in the event that I don't survive this outbreak, someone should know. There is a way to kill all of the Diptera specimens instantly. It involves using a radio signal to activate a small explosive charge hidden within the power pack of the locator beacon placed within each specimen. We have hundreds of specimens here created by the current test phase, and everyone contains the hidden kill switch. If things get out of hand, I will be forced to activate my own failsafes. If not, this file will be deleted. Deactivate section lock 4? Okie dokie. I deactivated a section lock. Is that something here on the screens? Okie dokie. Perhaps not. Perhaps I can lever it open. Ooh, secret area discovered. Imagine that. Cool. Probably should have been discovering this all along, but we got one. Our worst fears are being realized. This specimen has evaded capture and even killed several more people that we know of. It has set several more specimens free without even tripping the alarms. For the time being, they are still locked down here with us. We have weapons and are barricading ourselves into the labs until we hear from you guys at head office. There are strange things going on down here. We are cut off from above. The only link is the messages system that I will be sending this via. Please respond immediately. There are several other disturbing elements that will hopefully hasten your efforts to extract us from down here. We have seen glimpses of the things, and they have grown bigger since escaping the lab, and obviously since getting a few full meals. That is not the most disturbing thing. The fact that we have heard them talking, or more precisely whispering, is far more shocking. Oh, well. There's gotta be a way to open this center wall somehow. Oh. Alright. I shudder to think what might be in here. They are human-sized. We have a tape.
Introducing a small redesigned lung from a rodent, along with subtle changes to the insect's blood, allow it to carry a small amount of oxygen to all areas of its body. The increase in heart size will also help it to cope with its newly introduced supercharged cardiovascular system.
You are a genius. The amount of protein these things could provide the world with is potentially astronomical.
True. The rapid rate of reproduction would also allow us to grow an almost limitless food source. I suppose the only downside, in the public's eye at least, might be the fact that we need to feed the specimens on human corpses.
Recycling is all the rage these days. Perhaps the agency bankrolling this project has no intention of letting the public know where its food supply is coming from.
Alrighty then. Okay, section 1 locked, section 2, section 3, section 4 is unlocked. Okay, so that's something. I assume this is some kind of a lift shaft? Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah. Okay, well. Something subtle on the walls. Okay. Alrighty. So, I think it was this pattern. Or no. I think it was... Nope. Hmm. Oh, okay. This is probably what I should be putting in. We'll try it. So corners and then 2 middles. This could be it. Ah, yes! Okay. Unfortunately, as I write this, an experimental subject has escaped and killed several scientists, and 2 squads are currently missing in action. The captain assures me that this personal elite squad will kill the thing, but I must admit to not having much faith in him anymore. We watched on CCTV as others were picked off one by one, and the Diptera tore them to pieces, literally. Our genetic upgrades giving it far more strength that we could have imagined. The only thing left to do is wipe this place off the face of the earth. The missiles are initialized and these coordinates have been loaded. We will not allow these things to escape. Error. Okay. Okay, so they're preparing to launch missile number 13. Error. Things are not going well. And we've deactivated a lock. Can we go on this? No? Okay. Okay, so this freaking screen has to have a purpose. We're going to find it. Okay. Wait. Alright. Okay, so could be this. No? Maybe all of them are clicked but those? Huh! Okay. Restricted information. Diptera majoris 1. The most important restrictions to an insect's relative size are the fact that they cannot transport oxygen around their bodies via blood, only nutrients and waste products, and that they take in oxygen via diffusion throughout their trachea. The amount they can take on board through their surface spiracles is relatively small and therefore limits the size that they can grow. Another important aspect of their increase in size is that their chitinous exoskeletons would be too heavy to be supported by itself. Our research have overcome many of these hurdles and yielded some very interesting results. A minor genetic tweak to the size of the heart has also helped to sustain the blood supply needed by the increase in overall size. All these factors allow us to create larger, faster replicating specimens, capable of producing the numbers and protein we require for use in mass food production. Our early tests are very promising, although the steady supply of cadavers is apparently proving difficult to procure. The agency has assured us that more recently deceased items will be acquired for our testing purposes. Our work has been focused on overcoming the size restrictions of insects via various genetic engineering techniques. To keep it simple, we have isolated certain genes related to the Diptera's oxygen system and introduced a redesigned lung from a small rodent. Subtle changes have also been introduced to the insect's blood, allowing it to transport a small amount of oxygen throughout its body. This primarily means we can create much larger specimens and extract large amounts of the substance. They also appear to be very strong for their relative size. This particular species of fly has a particularly carnivorous leaning, preferring blood and meat over waste and plant-based food. It also has a proboscis that is similar to a moth in that it unfurls and hardens into a spike that can perform dual purposes. It can break the surface of a victim, inject the digestive juice that breaks down the cells, and then absorb its food in a straw-like fashion. Part of the reason we have them locked down so securely is that even a small dog-sized specimen could cause considerable harm to a human should it escape. Our research is revolutionary and also controversial, not to mention deemed illegal by the worldwide scientific community. This is part of the reason we are protected by ballistic missiles. I am told that if discovered, our research labs hidden under the derelict factory complex on the surface would be attacked. Our Diptera research is not the only controversial research being done. There are many levels and labs in this underground complex, and the majority of the outside world would not understand the reasons or applications of work we do here. We must keep it a secret. Beautiful. Look at that lovely little darling right there. He's like saying hi. How cute. Oh. Probably am going to want to click after him. Oh, look at you guys. Reminds me of Bug's Life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I have one more lock that I need to unlock. Okay, so I've been looking around and whatever, it has to be in this room somewhere. And we also found a secret thingy in here, so maybe we'll find some more. Oh, I saw a question mark. Sweet. So we've discovered a document and a tape. More reading. I'm reading these out of order. Maybe I'll go back and read them later. But let's listen to the fourth tape, because I don't have to read.
You killed them all?
Negative. I tracked all 3 targets into the lower levels. 2 were obliterated by my squad.
And the third?
It ripped out its tracker beacon. I have men looking for it the old-fashioned way as we speak. We'll find it and put it down. Rest assured of that.
Rest assured. If this thing has escaped, there's a chance it could wipe out everybody on the planet. Don't you understand?
I understand. My men will find your creepy little mutant fly creature, and they will destroy it. You got that?
Got it.
Interesting. Why would they even bother doing this? It seems like the risk greatly outweighs the benefit here. Ah! Here we go. Now, is this the pattern? Probably. It's in this room. Nope. Other way. Haha! Okay. Restricted information. Security update 1. 2 weeks ago, our visual security team was replaced by a new one. They're supposedly an elite force trained to deal with situations of utmost importance to national or worldwide security. They are very mean-looking and efficient in everything they do. Led by Captain Bennett, they tend to keep out of our way and have expressed that we should do the same. Fine by us. Some of the weapons they are using are unique to my eyes. Then again, I've been down here for years. What do I know? Captain Bennett has requested various top-level security clearances since arriving and has spent a lot of time locked in the briefing room with his squad mates. We have no idea what they are doing, and I was told to mind my own business when I asked. All I have been told by superiors is that when it comes to security, Captain Bennett has the final word. What he says goes. Now that I see the security of the specimens as an issue, we are down here half-mile below the surface with only way in or out via teleport tube. Other routes are blocked by internal forces or force fields. I suppose if the power supply were to go down sporadically, those interior force fields would go down and leave us vulnerable to traditional attack. Then again, that's not likely, and Captain Bennett's squads would surely be more than enough for any attackers. As last resort, we are surrounded by missiles. The only in-depth conversation I've had with Bennett was about the fact that he is the one holding the launch codes. In the event a full specimen escaped, he enthused that he wouldn't hesitate to wipe this place off the map. Nice. Alrighty, so that should be about it. Let's go. I'm ready. Step into the light. Well, the game's almost finished. We've got one chapter left, but the video's running a bit long, so I'll save that for one short video for next time. But until then, toodles, peace, and love, my darlings.